Seats are so soft. Massage function definitely seals the deal too. Wow, this thing's quick. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, me reviewing a 2022 Ford Expedition Platinum, aka the Luxury Expedition. First and foremost, so a huge shout out and thank you to the National GMC here in American Fork for giving me some time with this Expedition. This one is available for sale right now. If you're interested, check out the inventory in the description down below. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get into the video. Under the hood, we have a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6. It goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. With the Platinum, it is good for 400 horsepower and then 480 pound-feet of torque. Now let's go to the front end of the Platinum. So first off, just like other Expedition models, the hood is raised here on either side. And then notice all of the chrome trim here with the front grille. You've got a camera there at the bottom of the Ford logo. And then you guys can see here with the headlights, LEDs, and you got the LED daytime running light as well. Fog lights down below, parking sensors here at the bottom. And then we actually do have tow hooks here on the front end. And, well, there's the front of the Expedition Platinum. Popping to the side here, we've got 285mm tires wrapped around 22-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear as well. And you guys can see from a design perspective, all silver, pretty simplistic, nothing too crazy happening. And then here's a quick look at the fender. You can see the molding for it, and then also suspension as well, independent front suspension. Platinum logo there, and then notice with the mirror, this is another thing that's part of the Platinum package. You can see the rails also in that coloration, and then on the door handles as well. And then if we take a few steps back, you can see the full side profile on it. Actually looks pretty good with the chrome from the side steps, and along the side I think it looks cool. So here's our key fob. We have our unlock function, lock, remote start, and then the opening here for the hatch. So let's press that a couple times, then it'll pop right open. Popping inside here, you can see with these seats, you can raise and lower the third row. For the second row, basically you can just lower it down. And since this is a Max, you've got quite a bit of storage space here behind the third row. And then under the carpeting, more storage space as well. And yeah, overall, super practical from a rear area perspective. And then when you're all done, you just gotta press this. There you go. Now this Expedition has the Max tow package, so we've got a payload capacity of 1,709 pounds and towing capacity right around 9,000 pounds roughly, because again it's the Max. Anyways, Expedition, got your Platinum badge, parking sensors here at the bottom, and then you can see with the bezel that covers the receiver hitch, notice that chrome trim continues all along the rear. And yeah, it's a pretty cool look. Last thing, taillights. Love the design of the new Expedition taillights, think they look pretty cool. Here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see again with the padding, the stitching here at the top. And notice the design down below. That's pretty intricate. And then more padding. There's a few speakers for the sound system. And then here are the seats in the Platinum. So again, you can see really nice. Notice perforated in the center. And again, you got that Platinum stitching. And then notice here on the sides with the design. And then steps make it really easy. Got a grab handle too. Room back here is great. Notice we got our little storage pocket here. Couple cup holders, heated seats for the rear, on climate zone for the rear as well, outlets. And then notice with our armrests here. Now you can fit adults comfortably back there in the third row. Notice controls there for these seats. But yeah, look, even the rear seats have that same nice stitching and design, so they carry it all throughout the Platinum, which kind of just makes it feel a little bit more upscale. Let's head to the front. Now here is the front door panel. You can see again with that contrasted stitching and then the cool design down below and then the padding down below. And it's actually like this has like a really smooth texture, and then this down here is a little bit like rougher with the texture, and you guys can probably see it on camera too a little bit. Anyways, all of our window controls here, memory seats, blind spot monitoring for the mirrors, another speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, Platinum logo again with the power side steps. And then here's the front seat. Notice again with another Platinum logo, perforated, and the stitching all down the center. Then you can see the design here. Power adjustments on the side. Notice we got the pedal layout down below. Pretty normal setup, nothing crazy. Pedal adjustment, parking brake, light controls. That's to lower down the seats. That's for the hatch. And then you can see again with the leather trim here. Looks great with all the stitching. Let's pop in. So here is the steering wheel for the Platinum Expedition. Really nice with material use all around. And you can see again with that brown stitching in the center portion. I love this trim right around here. Controls for the center stack. You have your adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, all of that. You know, again, steering wheel pretty much taken straight out of the F-150 with a new one. Then turn signal, windshield wiper stock, and there you go. Full digital gauge cluster here for the Platinum. You can scroll through some different menus here in the center. Again, taken like straight out of the new F-150, which is not a bad thing because it's a great looking gauge cluster. Now we do have some different drive modes. So we've got our normal, eco, sport, tow haul. Again, this one's got that tow package, right? Slippery, sand, mud ruts, then back to tow haul, right? So you can go full circle, which is pretty cool, but yeah, there's the center. Now here is the infotainment system. It's very large, so it's hard to get like the whole infotainment system in the camera view. But anyways, backup camera. So you can see you've got your trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, bird's eye view down below, which you can zoom on to different parts of the Expedition if you want. And you can also zoom in with that. And then notice the different camera viewpoints here with it. So suffice to say, having a 360 camera system and all that, it's solid from a camera perspective. Now, as for the rest of the infotainment system, has different sections. At the bottom, you've got stuff like the climate, so like your heated, cooled seats, your dual zone climate controls. Again, the rear has its own climate zone, which you can control from the front as well. And then you guys can see here with this little tab, it's like audio, phone stuff. And then you have the main tab here, and then you have another tab here at the top. You can pull down to do different things like sketch, for example. And then if you press the Expedition here, notice all of the different things that we can go through. There's even settings as well. So yeah, there's quite a bit that you can basically control with this. So just understand, you have to play with the infotainment system for quite some time. There's a lot of customization. Also, my favorite thing is with the seats. So you can see there's a massage function that I can turn on, which is great. But there's so many different adjustments for the seats as well. So there's quite a bit going on. We've got our trailer backup system, trailer brake controls, and then notice here with the material use on the dash, the rest of it is actually just plastic, which I thought was interesting. But I mean, at least large portions of it are nice. Anyways, really nice wood trim here, which hides the wireless phone charger. And then notice here padding on the side, and then there's some storage space right there. Transmission selector here with the manual mode. This does have a rear locker, which is pretty cool. And then you've got your plus and minus here for the transmission. Drive mode and drive line select. This does have 4-wheel low as well as 4-wheel auto and 4-wheel high. Parking assistance, hill descent control. And then you got more of this wood trim. You can cover up the cup holders. And then notice center console, again straight out of an F-150. We have our dual glove box, also pretty much straight out of an F-150. And I mean, at least it looks nice on the face of it from a material standpoint. And then popping up top here, sorry I did it too bright. Anyways, we have a full panoramic sunroof, kind of hard to see, but controls for sunroof right here, sunglass holder as well, and there you go. Now, if you want the most up-to-date price in this Expedition, check out National GMC's website in the description down below. Let's take it out and see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility of the hood. Both mirrors with dual blind spot monitoring, and throughout the rest of the rear. And let's set off. Okay, so setting off here in this Expedition Platinum. Let's kind of talk about things. So first off, ride quality, really smooth with the Expedition. Yeah, I just love how it drives, actually. Aside from the ride quality, the other thing that I want to mention is seat comfort's great with the Platinum. Seats are so soft. Massage function definitely seals the deal too. Wow, this thing's quick. It's not even in sport mode. Let's go pop it over into sport mode here. Feels about the same in sport mode, frankly. Most sport modes just make it so that the vehicle stays in a lower gear rather than actually changing up too much. But I mean, yeah, it's quick. I went the wrong way with the drive modes, so I'm gonna have to suffer the consequences. Anyways, yeah, it's so comfortable. It drives just like other Expeditions though, frankly. That is something to mention, right? Is this doesn't necessarily drive any smoother than, you know, like a base model Expedition. It feels the same to me. The big benefit, right, is having the upgraded interior, frankly, right? And so yeah, I know this is a short drive, but yeah, let's sum things up here at the Platinum. I've already driven a couple new Expeditions, so we don't need to go too far. So exterior wise, they didn't do too much for the Platinum. It looks like other Expeditions for the most part. And then from an interior perspective, I like this a lot. I think it's a really nice interior. That's definitely where the money's gone, right, with this, is to make it so that you're in this nice luxurious interior. And again, massaging seats, heated, cooled seats, all that. But yeah, the new Expedition is great from a driving perspective. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's quiet. It does feel like a luxury SUV, like similar to Escalade, for example, right? Kind of gives you a similar feel, right? And so if you kind of want that luxury SUV feel, but you don't want to necessarily pay luxury SUV price, that's what the Expedition Platinum gives you. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else with this. That's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about this. That's going to sum things up for our video on this Expedition Platinum. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the National GMC here in American Fork for giving me some time with the Expedition. Check out the inventory in the description down below. I'll see all of you in that next video.